In today's episode, we are doing collaborations. Hello and welcome to Aram's color grading and filmmaking videos. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you one of my courses from Insider Knowledge, where we're taking Frame.io and Davinci Resolve, and I'm going to explain to you and show it to you how to make both of those programs work so you can collaborate remotely with other members of your team or model or director or whoever it want to be. It's a very useful tool, especially now that Corona keeps kicking our ass, and I think it's actually very beneficial, especially if you're working with more than few people. Okay, let's dive in a little bit deeper into more advanced area of Davinci Resolve, which is actually a very common workflow right now, and it's pretty incredible, I must say. You can even use your cell phone to actually work and leave a note for the projects. So let's log into Frame.io. Go to the preferences, and over here, even though I'm blurring it out, we can see that I logged in to my Frame.io. Okay? Make sure to create an account first on their website before you're going to try to do any logins. Okay, let's click Save. So now I have my timeline. So really quick, let me render this timeline so we can see and get some kind of feedback. So for this video, I'm going to do data burn-in. Okay, I want people to know the time code. So let me just allow source time code. I think this looks good. Okay, let's scroll through and we can see that the source time code is actually there. Okay, now let's go to the rendering. And on very top, let's navigate and select Frame.io. We're going to have our file name and basically a location of our Frame.io drive. Resolution, choose your resolution, whatever your project's in, or maybe a little bit smaller. In my case, for the sake of this video, I don't want to upload huge file, so things work a little bit faster. So I'm only going to do 720p. Format, QuickTime is okay. Video codec, let's do H.265, and everything else looks good. Description, my fashion film. Okay, so let's say I'm sending it to a model to check it out for comments. Okay, I'm going to click Add to Render Queue, and Davinci Resolve, I'm going to start rendering. Okay, let's click Start. So now Davinci Resolve, I'm going to do rendering of our project. Okay, so Frame.io finally finishing the project, and we can see that it started uploading. Obviously, it depends what kind of resolution and how big really is what you're uploading, but in this case, it's actually doing pretty good job. I'm already at 24%, and it's keep going pretty fast. So it's going to be done almost in no time. Okay, come on, 40%, half. I would say not bad for a 3-minute clip, to be honest. I think it's doing pretty quickly. Obviously, fast internet is a major factor. Oh, there we go. So it's finished uploading. Now let's go to the Frame.io website. Okay, just like that. And we can see that immediately it appeared on our Frame.io. So let's go inside. Let's double click on it. And we have our project gonna load right now. Okay, so our clip loaded. So let's click playback. And we can see our time code and everything is there. So let me pause over here and let me leave a comment. Okay, so I'm going to select this one and maybe I'm going to do blue because red on red is not really going to be visible. So let's do a selection and I'm going to leave a comment. Okay. Can you please make it a little bit brighter? Okay, and let's click. When you're here. So we can see that this is my comment over here. Let me make the sound a little bit less. Let's go a little bit more forward. Let's do another comment over here. Let's use green and let's select comment and I'm gonna put a little bit too warm. Okay, let's click send. Now, the coolest thing, if you're actually working on the mobile device, you can also do notes on your mobile device. And I'm going to demonstrate. The next note I'm going to leave is going to be from my cell phone right now. So here's my mouse. Okay, I'm going to put it right over here. I'm going to go somewhere forward. Okay, for example, over here it looks good. And I want to make a comment. Okay, and my comment going to be, let me select this. Okay, something like that, circling the sky. And I'm going to put, please make sky little bit darker. And I'm going to click send. And we can see that immediately it's actually being updated over here with the comments. So now if I'm going to double click on it, we can see that this is what I just did on my cell phone. Okay, let's do one more. So let's go over here. Okay, the time code on my cell phone 9/19/1407. And I'm going to click add comment. And I'm going to say amazing shot. We can actually hear me typing. Okay, and I'm gonna select all this all around. Okay, and I'm gonna click send. Okay, and over here right away we can see that it's being updated in real time. So if I'm gonna double click over here, I don't know why I decided to recache again, but okay. We can see the comment is still there. Come on. We can see that this is what I just circled on my phone. Okay, so that's all great. What about actual Davinci Resolve? Well, if we're going to come back to it, we can see that we actually have our notes now. So if we're going to go back to edit, and if I'm going to double click on those annotations, we can see exactly what's going on. So Davinci Resolve actually took this information from Frame.io and now it's displaying to us. So how about we're gonna leave a quick reply. So let's do something like this. Okay, it says little bit too warm. And I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna fix it tomorrow. Let's click enter and I send the comment. Now let's go again to Frame.io and let's see if anything updated. So let's see here and we can see that it's gonna says, okay, I'm gonna fix it tomorrow. So this is incredible way of working in collaborative projects. So everybody who's involved in the creative part of the project can see and make decisions completely remotely from any part of the world. So this is how you integrate Davinci Resolve with Frame.io. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have, hit like button. Don't forget to check out my fantastic insider knowledge course along with my really cool film LUTs, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.